Welcome back. Now over to Stephen Donkers with your 5-day weather forecast.
Well, folks, thank goodness it's Friday, because if you're like me, you're getting tired of all the gray skies and the snow. But we're going to have some warmer weather rolling in. Let's start with today's weather. It will be sunny with a mix of clouds today and a nice high of 5 and a low of +1. Tomorrow is looking lovely with sun all day with a high of +5 and +1 for the low. The sun will go away on Sunday and be replaced with rain with a warm +8 for the high and a low of +2. Monday expect more rain with a high of +4 and a low of -1. Finally, the sun will be making an appearance again Tuesday with +2 for the high and a chilly -5 for the low. That's your 5-day weather forecast. I'm Stephen Donkers, sending it back to the newsroom.
Thanks, Stephen. Dozens of world leaders attend the funeral of Venezuelan leader Hugo Chavez. Today, Chavez's body will lie in state for at least another week. It will then be embalmed and permanently displayed at the Museum of the Revolution. Chavez died of an undisclosed cancer on Tuesday. Vice President Nicolas Maduro is set to be sworn in as interim president, but the opposition says he has no constitutional right to the presidency.
The papal conclave date for selecting a new pope has been set for March 12th. 115 cardinals are eligible to vote for the next pope. They will gather in the Sistine Chapel and once inside will swear an extra oath of secrecy. 3 Canadians are being touted as contenders to be the next pope: Cardinal Thomas Collins from Guelph, Cardinal Marc Ouellet, and Cardinal Jean-Claude Chilcot from Quebec.
North Korea is responding to new UN sanctions by canceling a non-aggression pact with South Korea. North Korea's Committee for the Peaceful Reunification of Korea, which deals with cross-border affairs, says they will retaliate if enemies intrude in their territory. North Korea is also avoiding their past nuclear disarmament agreement with South Korea. Yesterday, the UN voted to impose sanctions on North Korea's banking, travel, and trade in response to their recent nuclear test. Germany's foreign minister says the European Union will consider adopting even more sanctions.
Osama bin Laden's son-in-law, Suleiman Abu Ghaith, has pleaded not guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to kill Americans. Abu Ghaith was captured in Jordan this past week and appeared in a New York federal court today. He was part of bin Laden's inner circle and a spokesperson for al-Qaeda. This case marks a legal victory for the Obama administration, who wanted to charge senior al-Qaeda suspects in U.S. federal court instead of holding them away at Guantanamo Bay.
Today is International Women's Day, and some startling facts have been brought to light in a recent gender gap report. Canada currently ranks 21st in the world, down 3 spots in the best place to be a woman. The drop is due to several factors. One factor is the gender wage gap. Currently, the smallest gender wage gap is in Egypt, where women can expect to earn 82 cents for every dollar a man gets, compared to 73 in Canada. The country with the most female politicians is Rwanda, where women hold 45 of 80 seats in Parliament. In Canada, men outnumber women in Parliament 3-1. And the top country for women in positions of power is Jamaica. 59% of legislature's officials or managers are female. This is compared to only 36% of women in Canada, who rank 31st in the world. However, Canada is right behind Georgia in the lowest rates of domestic violence worldwide. Ethiopia ranked dead last, where 71% of women will be physically or sexually abused in their lifetime.
And now with your sports news, here's Mark Mullen.
Hi folks, well, Humber women's volleyball team is in action today, looking to punch their ticket to the bronze medal game at Nationals. The Hawks' quest for gold ended early after they lost the quarterfinal game yesterday to host team Lakeland Rustlers in 4 sets. Humber looks to get back on track with their game today at 5. The NHL Players Association has given its stamp of approval on the revised plan for realignment. The proposal will be brought to the NHL Board of Governors for its consideration. That vote is expected to be done by the end of the week. The proposed realignment will be effective next season if it's passed. The realignment will see Detroit and Columbus come to the east and send Winnipeg back to the west. The East will now have 16 teams, while the West will have 14. The top 3 teams in each division would make the playoffs, along with the 4 wildcard teams, the best 2 non-division winners in each conference. NHL games on the docket tonight. The Ottawa Senators head to New York to play the Rangers. The Jets fly south to face the Florida Panthers. The Oilers are in Music City to battle the Nashville Predators, and the Anaheim Ducks host the Calgary Flames. Looking ahead into the weekend, the Leafs are taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins tomorrow night. The Leafs are coming off a 4-2 loss, courtesy of the Boston Bruins last night. But despite the loss, head coach Randy Carlyle wasn't disappointed with his team's efforts.
I thought we worked extremely hard. I think we did a lot of things that we are asking of our group, and we were not rewarded for the work, I think, that we put in.
The Raptors are out west to take on Kobe and the Lakers tonight. The Raps are coming off a 27-point win over Phoenix and look to start a win streak. But head coach Dwayne Casey expects his team to be ready for Kobe and company.
No, they're not an up-and-down team, but they will slice and dice you apart in the half court if your defensive tags, your defensive positioning is not right, because he is making great passes with the ball, and they're laser passes.
And the Jays are in action today against the Atlanta Braves split squad. The Jays lost yesterday to Baltimore 11-10 and found out third baseman Brett Lawrie will be out 2 to 3 weeks with a rib injury. Lawrie will miss playing for Team Canada at the World Baseball Classic. That's it for sports. Now back to the newsroom.
Thanks, Mark. That's all for your Humber News for today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Julia Frazina.
And I'm Kelly Snyder. Humber News is written and produced by journalism students at the North Campus. You can also catch us on YouTube. We'll see you next time.